This is the Seiko Marinemaster SBEX005. It's tough, technical, and beautiful. This watch is on loan from my man, Time Titans, who sells some of the most interesting vintage watches I've ever seen. Check the link in this video's description. The dimensions of the SBEX005 are imposing and border on comical. It's 48 millimeters across, 54 millimeters long, and 20 millimeters thick. This is the largest watch I've ever worn. Compare it to this standard Marinemaster SBEX017, 44 by 15, 48 by 20. But like so many large Seikos, it wears better than its size implies. For me, that's a hallmark of great design. Design isn't just how a timepiece looks, but also how it works and feels. This watch was designed by the award-winning Nobuhiro Kosugi of Crador fame. This Marinemaster doesn't let you forget that you're wearing it. In fact, it demands your attention. But it's also not burdensome, and it's even comfortable. And damn, is it beautiful. And I don't just mean that it's beautiful for a professional tool watch. No, I mean it has an elegance and refinement that are rare in watchmaking, let alone in a pro diver. The enormous case features not flat slab sides, but sloping Zaratsu polished angles with this brushed center. The bezel's diagonal knurls give the watch's profile a sense of momentum, forward movement. The bezel insert is a striking metallic blue, crowned by a lume pip at 12, covered with a small sapphire crystal. And then we get to what are my two favorite parts of the Marinemaster. One is the hour hand, its shape and central axis design element. The other is the dial texture. You can't always see this Segaya pattern, but when you do, you're reminded of the thought that went into making this tool a thing of visual delight. And there's an interesting element to this watch that I think I finally understand, and that is these screwed-on flanks. These aren't part of the bracelet's end links like I once thought, but are actually attached to the case. My guess is that these are end link guards to prevent the bracelet from coming detached in the case of a hard knock between the lugs. Whatever their function though, I think they look badass. Like other high-end Seiko divers, this SBEX005 has my favorite diver's extension. Flip up the lock, push it forward, and the extension ratchets out. What's great about this is that it can be done without removing the bracelet, for both loosening and tightening. Inside the SBEX005 is something rare for a Seiko, a high beat movement. The caliber 8L55 inside beats 10 times per second, more than most luxury watches, including Rolexes. The result is a smoother second hand and theoretically better accuracy. The SBEX005 is big, bold, and beautiful. It's not for everyone, and even for those who love it, it's not for every occasion. And Seiko knew that would be the case. Yet they took the care to make sure that the relatively few people who ever try on the SBEX005 would be awed by everything it is. And I think It's awesome.
Can't tell the truth, so it's over.